Ai, boa tarde, mas eu acho que eu esqueci uma coisa. Pera lá. Caralho, tu não pode ouvir bem minha cadeira, pelo visto. Ai, boa tarde, mas eu acho que eu esqueci uma coisa. Pera lá. Caralho, tu não pode ouvir bem minha cadeira, pelo visto. Aqui, copiar aqui. Caralho, tu não pode ouvir bem minha cadeira, pelo visto.
Meu amor,
Oi.
tomou teu remédio?
Aqui, copiar aqui. Oi.
Tomou teu remédio?
Aí, arrumei.
Amor, é uma boa pergunta, tá?
Oi. Aí, arrumei. Alô, alô. Aqui ficou ok. Então, bora.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the...
Oh, hello there.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
I'm listening. This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone. Okay. A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Why? Okay, it's Burger.
A very common name.
Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound. The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed... I don't really know what I'm doing. They...
Take this, your call.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Elysium or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Elysium, that's for sure. Yeah, Andre and the guys,
And why is that?
they got too much stuff crammed in there. No music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it. That stuff is more expensive than I am.
Hey, this is all
More
it.
expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold. Go ahead. It's supposed to
Mas
become
acho que eu vou
like
deixar aqui
club
por enquanto.
for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Elysium. Except that, yeah. No, not really.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
Yeah, you know, that's what I meant. Noid did. Noid put the padlock on to keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about him, he'll tell ya. Go ahead. Okay, bye.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent.
Come on! Get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this. I'm sure you will feel right at home.
Perigoso entrar na barraca, hein?
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshi tape player.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent. All core! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his
Maluco,
very large
maluco.
head traces the sublime invisible movement of
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though?
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
Go speak to Andre. I'm just annoyed. I suck at socialising, man. If you go speak to Andre, I'll have time to tune in, get a reading of...
the young man picks up a thin metal saw blade and you see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down.
Hello, I'm Andre.
There is definitely something futuristic about his hair, aggressively so. You imbecilic. Yes, should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic. Like this, his grip is strong, sweaty, and warm.
This is my posse. Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you.
And Egghead. Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue. We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to...
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noit's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast. I'm talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a
Dogheads! Burnouts!
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah. Strike that! The vote! And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
The spooky kind. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church.
Also, they don't eat or clean the bill.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant. All right, man.
Uma missãozinha boa.
Oh, so you met her? I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just...
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work.
Of course. Noid, give the off...
All right.
It's as if time's frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool. Blam! Straight in the eye. A stabbing pain. Tears stream uncontrollably from your...
Man, I'm super sorry. That was totally my bad. I got overexcited. Threw him too hard. I'm sorry. I really am sorry, man. Just take this, okay?
Well, looks like there's quite a lot there.
The key?
He is shifting in his spot, uncomfortably.
We were talking about the padlock, I think. Not long, like a week maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 80%.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary man.
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. You're right. It is nonsense. Total garbage. I knew you'd see...
He nods, attentive.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. That's a meteor and name for the founding...
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation, and they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no? You're totally wrong about that. The Pericanassian Church is about love, and Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericanass. Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Hardcore.
Unity. Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it, the anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Oh yeah, he's coming around.
Feels good.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you.
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head. You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if, they get this club going. You've got it in you.
As always, we'll be right here.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid? That's fine, man. But I've got to warn ya, our signs are still off. It'll take some time for... I'm doing what I can.
He looks like a well-thought-out individual.
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. A sticker. You mean the yellow...
Interesting. He wants you to describe it.
Good. What did you want to know? Simplicity was brought to us by classical soul artist modernism. Well, hardcore is not tasteful. The sticker, the clothes, the music, so it is. I guess one could write an entire...
Eu preciso de telefone.
A pane of Etonite, barely holding it up. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Que igreja, né? Precisava de um telefone antes. Aquilo.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone.
If I could go just 1 month without writing, no.
The man. You do not hear the customary Seems like it did not have time. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new. You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary. Strange. This is not how you started before. 41 44 11 17 361. Yes. 451 67 451. You are going deep. 451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset an ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing, calling. Calling in the night. Pitiful and terrifying. Calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. The lieutenant is too far away to hear your yelp. The sea wind blows, calling, 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 calling. Then the ocean breaks.
Ninguém vai
Out
entender.
of the depths, a woman's
Opa.
voice emerges.
Hello? Who is this? Dora, who is this?
In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next to her. No answer. You're not sure, but you think you hear a man's voice in the background.
No. It's you, isn't it? It's you. You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
Oxi.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
Oh, God. Do you know what time it is? It's so late here. It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours. I'm in my rover, sleeping. Yes. What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset.
Gente,
pressing
saúde.
the pain.
Oh no, please stop. Please, let's just hang up. To work.
Porra, vai acabar com a minha moral essa manhã.
No response. Only
No. I want to go to sleep.
your hand isn't moving. The headset hisses in your ear with evil sadness. Your hand isn't moving. Your hand isn't moving.
Porra, tem que ir
The
nessa
headset
opção.
hisses. She does not answer anymore.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money. You dial the number again. 26 pulls in the middle of it. Calling, calling. The headset lands in the crate.
Que doideira que acabou de acontecer. O cara tem uns surtos, faz umas ligação e liga lá pro... Liga pra uma ex, sei lá. O dinheiro.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were but...
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else? I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer? Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone?
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then,
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio...
good. You have a name now.
Sorry, no. Marie only... Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw... Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me? 57.
In the cabin, you...
Tá. Deixa eu lá na casa deles. Ué, não tinha essa... Será que eu consigo dessa vez?
Just an ordinary walk.
Não.
A weathered brown door. Something smells good. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
You're right. Let's do this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the...
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Majon. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually dead. Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. No.
Come in, the door is open. It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
É a mulher da biblioteca.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy condensation from stepping inside. She just keep it together. Your body language...
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all...
How about some small talk before you break the news?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie. Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month. The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is... out.
She swallows visibly.
He has a problem with drinking, and so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up. His old leather jacket. It's just your average brown leather jacket, but He bought it as a teenager, so... Yes. The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
She folds her hands across her chest.
Carai, isso aqui tem que dar boa.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
What did you say?
Isso não...
Oh. Oh. But... he was just...
But he was just here.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here.
What happened to him? Was he drunk? I see. And you just found... How long had he been?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears. The handkerchief. A small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
Unreal.
God. Should I call them?
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Just tell me, what do I need to...
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that they...
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call it.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in.
We should step outside and talk.
Pede?
You did well. I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done. Let's go.
Eu tinha que achar a última armadilha e eu tenho que ir na igreja.
Whoa. What? A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
Sure. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Ravachol looks better, though. The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about.
Tô achando que tem alguma coisa aqui embaixo.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player. A pawn shop would have a tape.
Aqui não tem mais nada pra entender. Ali a armadilha.
It takes you a moment, but finally, the reeds bend forlornly to the constant. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. No locus, no phasmid either, but still. Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by...
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Okay. But after that, we get back to our own assignment. There really is no explanation.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast. You've checked all.
Tenho que ir lá no Early. Aliás, você. Onde é a igreja mesmo? Pra direita aqui, né? Aqui, ó.
Heavy wooden door. The lock turns easily.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes in the heart of the sea. A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case. It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
A quaint little box of radio waves. You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glow. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Another filament memory. Press play. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through.
Good afternoon. Surprise accident on San Point. This is the East Insulin.
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Good. Please repeat.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
No.
The hint system is
Received. Votre accident. Is there anything else? Good. Thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log? Good.
Let's look around.
Received. Votre accident. Goodbye.
the machine's keyboard. Nothing happens.
Cara, tô curioso pra essa senha. Cara, era pra ter pessoa, será que tá aqui
In
dentro?
white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. This is her cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs. Clearly, cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. The woman looks down at you standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. As that soft word passes through your mind, your fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of you. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for you. Although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was some. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal. The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index fingers. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. This subtle terror is...
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask? She's been dead for 300 years. I am almost 1,000% certain. None of this is, in fact. This church, the coast, this isn't a good place to get lost in.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath. The mother of humanism towers above you.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martin. It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago, where only animals...
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest, we should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here.
Respectful is the lieutenant of... The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shift... Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow. You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps. After your voice is barely audible. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was built with such...
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing, on its premises. He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Você deu 3.
Just darkness without end. It makes your head spin. There's nothing.
Officer, what are you looking at?
Oh.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at... Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now... The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock.
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way. I was like you once, just dragging my...
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
The only thing we need to talk about is how the mother can really help you, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking. Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Other spooker? Oh, esa...
Viaita is grandma?
No. I just call her Viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe that's what I said, home. Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests. I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until...
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, Essay.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is... What you think of that? Makes me almost pity, like up there, Holmes. Oh man, I would love to see that statue. I'm sure I'd be trespassing. I done my share of illegal shit. Used to be in a gang, the whole deal. But even memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. Convenience has got nothing to do with what...
Do you remember your name?
Tiago's my name. But those syllables don't mean much to me these days. Your place amongst your fellas. Your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore. That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters. This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. I circled it. Nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I think they were. A long time ago. I had to shed them like skins to get closer to the center of the silence.
They look pretty dapper, actually.
No. There's a new god in town. And she is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me. I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory. I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. It's not like that at all, man.
Too gleeful, those words. He is lying. Not to you. To his...
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it. I know
the sinewy figure.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see him. Think they scared of me. Absolutely, man. Wouldn't bother me none to have them spin music in here. Might even be nice to have some company. I think we're done here, Essay.
That was interesting. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant.
Wow. So someone's been a little...
Eu vou pôr a senha no outro que eu tenho o cubo.
Hey, innocent Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember? You have the headless Pharaoh Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. Don't be so pessimistic. So very, very, very... The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and... Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else. The mother of humanism, Tower.
Tá, eu preciso da estatueta.
The mother of human... Why? That does seem to be... I don't know. What do we... The mother of humanism towers above...
Não entendi essa estatueta.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated behind the hat. Another filament.
Huh? I see you here. Nah. You heard me.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
And? What happened? Oh man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
What do you mean?
No matter. Is he gonna be a problem?
Yeah, Noid is right.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
I guess it's not a massive...
Everyone is welcome to dunk. Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her? But she's in there somewhere. Has to be. Have you tried investigating the machines? Anyway, do let us know if you see her. He's a quiet man, mostly communicates through music. And yes, as always...
I see you in...
Acho que eu vou lá no Erling. Deixa eu ver se ele tem toca-disco aqui.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harman Wowshi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go.
The porter reel is just what you press the large button marked commence here, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Sessongs, surrounded by even tinier yard. You a click. Then silence for a bit. Nothing to do with this right now. Immediately, the boombox tunes itself back to the...
E se eu tocar isso dentro da igreja? Eu vou tentar isso daqui a pouco.
Great to see you again, officer.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you. Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an...
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a...
Oh, you don't want to hear about some...
Ramblings. Nonsense.
darling, I didn't even...
Measuring things is important.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe.
Reflexively,
Well, it was summer. I looked up, and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing.
she had no fear.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just... I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep. I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, for years it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course...
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a...
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever...
Haha, nothing like good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivate.
Of course, more clever.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped.
Caras são malucos.
Another trip to the reeds. Why don't you try convincing Morell his hypothesis?
Thank you for the vote of no confidence, Gary. An officer. I appreciate your concern, but please... Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our...
Damn it, Lieutenant. Have you no intellectual curiosity?
Can I help you? What is this thing? What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like...
It's not actually about that. But he...
Always a pleasure to see officers.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Yes? What is it?
Deixa eu ver o que aconteceu ali.
tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slide. The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? Good. Good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call.
Really? She just used the same password? Maybe those radio computer guys aren't that paranoid after all.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still with a quiet determination. The printer starts printing, a piece of paper unfolding like a handheld fan. A black crisscross of it's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott. About Wirral, the first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be a production schedule. In its short time of existence, Fortress Accident SC, the first tranche of seed financing, brought in 150. Eventually, the damage reached 400,000. Let's just say it was a real adventure for their Fortress Accident employed 18 people, the bulk of the team composed of writers and concept artists. There were also radio programmers and a single overburdened producer who developed a habit. Why did Fortress Accident have so many concept artists? It didn't. No, definitely not. A few more producers could have come in handy though, especially when dealing with writers, some of whom, one of them, even managed to steal some The production schedule depicts their glorious descent into bankruptcy. Not the concept artists. It wasn't even the writers. With them, it was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding app. They tried to make a 4 million real game with They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower, and they couldn't. No, even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Head. At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Sulisław Jalisa. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head, for the world had never seen their kind before. So many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000. Do you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here, but it may take a good call. It's more than the number of atoms in well, yeah, that. And on the nature of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian lintel front. Just as the Wirral until when the project was returned, it was the team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider. But despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay. Mysteriously enough, it seems that the offsite copy happened to be. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the offsite copy and, well, S. Lukanen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The offsite copy was on-site because I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the ice bear refrigerator near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal. Her former colleagues would agree with you. The production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added 4 months later by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right, still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front. On that, I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from Sandro 1147. That's what the street sign next to the church said. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. The filament slides out of its glowing.
De voltar lá pra igreja. Elysium. Cadê?
The portal reel is just... You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape stops. It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. A click, then silence for nothing to do with this right now. Immediately, the machine's keyboard is still illuminated. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fire. Another filament memory. The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulindian repeater station. Good. Please repeat. Good. I have unlocked the filament. Fortress Accident. Is there anything else? I have 2 machines registered to this company.
Saint-Brune. That's the church. And Rue de Saint-Guylaine?
Anything else I can help? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your...
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local...
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooked. See? Even one of the spookers themselves. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new...
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Something about the backup date. I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the commercial area.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what that radio is.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately...
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural...
The lieutenant doesn't answer. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also, fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say, that disco man must be a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like...
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some...
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping-ping energy drink. You'll read it interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Olha lá, que tá vindo.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see the...
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
What is it? No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper. Yes. Or no. Not anymore. That project. I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16... If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
You really like those questions, don't you?
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait. She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that. Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
I don't know. Are we? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. But how do I figure it out? Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence. To find out where it...
Ah, hydro transducers. So that's what those water-based...
But honestly, It's not progress. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be...
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to cease.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure?
Maybe. But it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led... I know. No, I don't. Because it's just trial and error. Trying to locate the swallow, the exact... And I don't have a... You know what? Great. Thanks. No. Yes. And... No. You're right. I brought them here. These are my machines. I use the AR-1 as my RAIN prefect processing unit. RAIN prefect. My radio computer. Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you? Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power... I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage and the operation... But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide. I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light...
Could you just... shh... for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something. They are connected to my RAIN prefect. What...
Short and terse. There you have...
Great. What?
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub, they... Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Gente, mas boate numa igreja não é a melhor das ideias, né, meus mano?
Hi again. So, how are things going?
Yes? What's the deal? A programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub? Come on, man. Who will you trust? A spooky programmer?
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
You'll get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition.
What a pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she done...
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a...
Unity! Dance!
And you can't just evict her?
Look at you, Honor Man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread...
The lines in the dark exist! At least Crabman seems like an advanced...
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think? Excellent! Good luck, my friend. Yes. What?
He nods, enthusiastic.
Goodbye, officer. I see you're here again. Nah, you heard me.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Hey, what makes the world go round?
Nope. Not interested in your degenerate money schemes.
Interesting. A police officer trying to evict a citizen from a public space, despite
The Wayfarer Act states that citizens...
And she's not. Disrupting...
I'm a circuit bender, and no one ever has...
Look at how pleased she is with herself, playing with her important science machines.
Yes, what is it?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
10-4, come in. 10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would...
That's just contacted status. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already rolled.
Well, let's hear it then.
He's not alarmed by the sudden appearance of a witness. This goes without saying. But nonetheless, don't give out his name.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
That means absolutely nothing to me.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out. Like it...
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed.
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching stuff.
You don't know.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets.
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was...
Right. I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hang...
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there, too. I already told you. We were all the great witness.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info. This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't. Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn all the while talking racist shit? Don't think we aren't watching, Fascia. People here trust us.
Fascia, that's short for fascist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right.
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the Kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit. Shit, boss. He actually...
Of course he's racist. Look at how fat he is.
Unless you had questions, we should get some air.
You got shredded to pieces there. Should've...
Hi again, gendarme.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
You see a heavy steel door. The Kobold, it leads to a side building. Adjacent, the door doesn't. As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could not. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away. Well, you found that one piece you were after, anyway. You see, the cobalt blues, old cobalt paint, rough on the thing. It leads to a side. The door does not.
Yes? What is it? Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask? The sooner you figure this hanging out, well, raising 2 children and half a husband and a patrol officer's wage? Yes, I guess I am working class.
She merely nods in response.
Again? I can't believe this shit. Okay, why not? So, do you know who hanged it? Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.